Hello, everybody. You are not what you do. We have to get away from this whole cultural thing of defining ourselves based on our profession or even our activities. Your worth is inherent to you. No matter how close or far you are from your goals or total self-actualization as the best version of yourself, no matter what your degree or your profession is or is not, no matter what talent you do or do not have, no matter how productive you are or are not, we are not what we do. The first question we ask after we say, "Hi, what's your name?" is, "What do you do for a living?" That one ranks pretty high up there in the boxes we categorize ourselves with and give ourselves status and worthiness. Then what we do with our time. We qualify ourselves as worthy or not based on what we do. Our worth is inherent because we were born, we are created, we are individual and unique. There will never be another us before or after. We're important because we are. We can see that in a pet. We can see that in a fluffy bunny rabbit or a cute kitty cat or our dog, how just because they're worthy and they are important and they are valuable, and each and every single one of them has a slightly different personality and demeanor, and they're all individual. And we get attached to them not because of what they do, but because they are living, breathing, unique, sentient beings. Because life happens. For one, it's false. It's not true that you are worthy or your worth is based on what you do in your day, for a living, in your talent, in any of these things. It's in who you are. And it's not determined on how far along you are in your own personal growth. Whether you're fully sprouted or just beginning to analyze yourself and your life and want to be a better person, none of that dictates your worth. Because anything can happen. Medical illness, mental illness, disease processes, getting pink slipped, losing your job, losing your license, becoming debilitated or incapacitated where you are now in a position, circumstances have changed, and you can no longer do what you did, what you based your identity and your self-worth on being. The tables have turned. The situation is different. Does that make you less worthy? Does that make you less important? Because you no longer can do your profession. You no longer can carry out your talent. Michael J. Fox, for instance, has had Parkinson's for over 20 years. He continued to act. Though recently the effects on his short-term memory have gotten so bad it's hard for him to remember lines. And it's becoming medically impossible for him to continue to act. That is his passion, that is his profession, that is what he has been known for. His identity and his personal value has been placed by others on him being an actor. That's what he does. That's who he is. But it's not. Just like everyone else, he's so much more than that. And the fact that he is finding it difficult, if not impossible, to continue acting because of circumstances beyond his control is not an uncommon situation for the rest of us in life. Situations change, circumstances change, professions change. Your children grow up and move out, and then you're an empty nester. And if your identity is based on motherhood or fatherhood, then what? You don't want to find yourself in a position where you've placed your worth on what you do. Because if what you do is precarious and changeable, and you don't ever want to feel worthless because something changes. Change is guaranteed. I hope all of you get to pursue everything you ever wanted, get to enjoy and be and do all of those labels, titles, boxes, goals, and aspirations you wish to have. But you have to be careful not to make them your identity and your worth. Because if they are taken from you, you feel like you are no one and you're worthless. And that is absolutely untrue, because you have not changed just because your circumstances do. Your worth is not based on what you do. It's based on who you are, a living, breathing, entirely unique in all of time and history and all that's to come, human being, a sentient creature. You have life, and you're entirely unique and entirely worthwhile and worthy inherently. So try to remember to separate what you do from who you are, so you don't feel less than because of what you do or do not do, or feel stripped of your identity and your worth if circumstances change. You're worthy because you're worthy. You're you because you're you, regardless what changes around you. Think about it. Good morning, goodbye, good day.